Seeing if my oxygen drops. Just 94 so far. 92. 91. I got out of bed about an hour ago. I had a phone call. Watching my oxygen drop here. I turned the camera on because I feel confused and I wanted to record what's going on here. Yesterday, I was in bed for 16 hours. I was out of bed. I was out of bed for maybe 5 hours yesterday. I ate my first meal of the day and blacked out. Crashed. Couldn't stay awake. Slept for 2 hours. Was awake for a few hours. Went to bed again. I maybe had, 16 out of 16 hours, I had 6 hours of sleep. My oxygen went to 81. As low as 81. Not with this, with an overnight oximeter, a medical grade overnight oximeter. My vision is blurry. I have tinnitus. I feel confused. Where's this going to end? When I have permanent brain damage from low oxygen? I feel so screwed up, and there's no way to describe my breathing. There's no way to describe what's wrong with me. It's hard to even get my words out. I'm struggling because I can't breathe proper. And even, my oxygen's 98 right now. I can't talk normal because my breathing isn't right. I got up because there was a phone call from this organization who might try to help me get a mandibular device. And so we had a conversation. I don't know how I had this conversation with her. Well, I'm totally screwed up. And that's the problem here. That's the whole problem here. This whole time is I'm so sick and I'm trying to tell my story and represent myself. I'm talking to professionals and organizations and doctors when I cannot represent myself because I'm so sick or sleep deprived or screwed up and not saying the right things or scaring them off, uh, or telling them too much. Nobody, that's the problem here. Nobody has been able to help represent me at medical appointments or phone calls. This is the job of your husband or your family to help you get the help that you need when you're too screwed up to do it yourself. I slept in my clothes. I feel, if I never even washed my face. I haven't washed my face since yesterday morning because I ate something and I blacked out, right? This just happens out of the blue. The problem is I probably shouldn't be eating. Well, this is not the problem. This is just one of many things going on here. I shouldn't probably ever eat carbs or processed foods. And randomly, out of the blue, I'll black out when I eat something. You know what? You can't just sit isolated eating vegetables and meat and nothing else. You can only do that for so long until you eat stuff that you shouldn't eat. It's I'm so screwed up. I'm so sick and symptomatic. My sinuses are so sick from all the damage done to them. I'm lightheaded, severe tinnitus. My ears are screwed up. My ears hurt all night long against the pillow. My head hurts. My vision is blurry. My vision is screwed up. It's probably the Chiari trying to work with this organization that they might or they might not help to get me a oral device. My family doctor, I don't think, knows what to do. I want a trach. I want him to help me get a trach. He can't do that because the doctors won't do it. The oral device, he's not even really involved in this. That involves, what do you do? What do you do when a different area of medicine has screwed your patient up, screwed their job? The patient doesn't have money for an oral device. What do you do? I really think I need a trach. It's drastic, but it seems like the easiest route for relief, for potential relief. And then if I don't sleep with a trach, then I think that would identify that the Chiari is the problem. Well, I'm going to wash up and go for a walk. My head is just so screwed up. Just so symptomatic. Unbelievable that I have no one here in my life assessing me from day to day, advocating for me, helping me figure this all out like a family member or a spouse. speaking on my behalf when I'm too sick to advocate for myself. Someone to go to appointments with me. Someone to represent me. There's times I'm at my family doctor's and I can't speak. I can't properly represent myself. There have been times where I've gone to appointments and I couldn't even remember what the worst problems were. Like I literally couldn't. There were appointments I went to with top specialists. I didn't even know why I was there. I didn't know what to say to them. Anyways, my oxygen was down to 81 last night. Where's this going to end? Till I'm, found out walking on the street and I don't even know what my name is anymore. Why is it that I can't breathe right now? I can't get my words out at times. Why can't I breathe normal? Why is that? That's not been identified or diagnosed. Why can't I breathe to talk? Why does it take my breath away to why can't I finish my sentences and I don't have enough air? Why hasn't that been diagnosed? Sitting here and my oxygen's dropping. Why would that even be happening? Like an hour or two after I got out of bed. When I get a virus, I'm suffering from low oxygen during the day. Why is that? None of that's been identified or diagnosed. My respiratory depression, they've refused to diagnose that. Why is that? I've got American friends that swear if I was in the States, these things would be diagnosed. I had a friend recently, I did a video about that. She went for a sleep study and immediately she was fast-tracked to CBTI and to, she doesn't have any money. She was fast-tracked to CBTI, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, and hypnotherapy. And immediately this happened for her. And she has no money. And they rebooked an appointment for another follow-up sleep study. She has no money. She's in the States. It took 40 years to get my apnea diagnosed. I was refused cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. My friend walks in immediately. She's fast-tracked to full comprehensive health care. And I was just sick for days after she told me that. What the level of quality of care she's got. She's got no money. Me, it's taken 40 years. And I had to diagnose that and force them to diagnose me. I had to force them to diagnose me. Otherwise, I'd still be diagnosed for more than 40 years later. It's just appalling what has happened here. Respiratory depression, they refuse to diagnose that. Why? Why would you do that to someone? Anyways, I have to stop the video. I can only record 15 minutes on here.